You ain't gonna stop me now. This is my Keto kitchen and I'm gonna come cook you down. Gonna cook you down. Woo! Just kidding, I'm gonna make you full. I'm gonna cook till your plate is good. I'm gonna be doing what I should in Jaslyn's Keto kitchen, where the food is bitchin'. In Jaslyn's Keto kitchen. Welcome to Jaslyn's Keto kitchen. Today we are doing something fun and unique. This here is a almost a 7-pound chicken, and we are going to make a buffalo style chicken. We're also going to make a coconut milk ranch, and we're going to make some roasted cauliflower, also buffalo style. So this is going to be pretty delicious tonight. I love spicy food, and so you're in for a treat. Got a little bit of celery. It's going to be delicious. Actually, I want the juices in the pan, so we'll grab it and let them pour in. I got one of the chickens that's got a little pop out thingy. You want to be really careful with this part, not to be contaminating your whole kitchen and such. I Googled, because some people were saying rinse the chicken, some people were saying don't rinse the chicken. I'm not going to rinse the chicken because I don't want to get chicken problems all over the kitchen. So I'm not rinsing. I got 4 metal balls in there, and it's suspended like an inch up above the bottom of the pan so that everything can drip off of it. And then what I'll do is every now and then I will take some of the juices and I will pour it over the top, basting it. Got all that in there. Little balls down in there. Oh, my blood. Okay. Next thing is, there's stuff inside this guy that needs to come out. Neck and organs, which some people would save this and do like a broth with it. I should, but because I've got so much going on right this second, I'm not going to. Okay, this out of there. All the way through. Okay. So the next thing that you want to do is loosen the skin from the chicken. Very gently. In here. Back on your drumstick, get your finger in there. Come up from this side. Loosen the skin from the chicken. Good. Now, the purpose for doing this is you get all these little pats of butter and you're going to tuck them in all over the place. And this butter is a 50-50 butter olive oil mix, which is what you want when you're roasting chicken and things like that because it prevents from burning. 50-50 oil, olive oil and butter is key. So normally if I was using just normal butter, I would be doing a mix. But because I have butter that's already mixed, I don't have to do that today. Keep tucking all your pats of butter all over the place. Get them up on that drumstick. You're going to wash your hands really good because you don't want to contaminate all your spices. Okay, when you're cooking a bird, you want to make sure that you spice the inside of it as well as the outside. So butter's going in, salt's going in, garlic powder, and this is kind of to your liking. This is a chili powder. And some cayenne pepper. And this is just going to help make it taste extra yummy. Some paprika. Okay, and everything's in. So, I'm going to show you. This says butter olive oil mix. And the broth this is going to create below is going to be really spicy, really flavorful, delicious. And I will save it and use it for something, probably a spicy soup. Like chicken enchilada or cheeseburger soup, something like that. Or you could even do a buffalo chicken soup. Take these and put them in there. Down over on the wing. On the packaging of the bird, it talks about different amounts of time that you're going to be cooking it. So I'm going to be cooking it around 2.5 hours. It says if you stuff it, it's 3 hours. Okay, diddle-diddle-dee. Let's do the dry rub. So your next thing is take your spices, and get an even coating of all of them evenly all over outside the bird. The first one is pepper, paprika, but you can do plenty of it, it's not too spicy. Next is cayenne, and this is going to be based off of how much heat you can handle. Chili powder. Garlic. Plenty of garlic, right? And salt. I'm going to put a little bit more. And the next layer. This I won't massage because I've already massaged the other part in. I'm going to form a crisp layer of the spice all over the bird. A little more garlic. feathers fell out. Okay, here we go. Let's turn the bird over. Okay, so this is the underside. Yeah, wings usually are on top. So we're gonna kick it upside down for the first little bit. Oh, there's the topper though. This must be the top. So easy. Put it back in. This in. Another set of wash. And now time to season this side of the bird. Since this is going to go for 2.5 hours, I think what I'll do is an hour one side, hour the other side, flip it back to the side, and then for its last half an hour, it's going to get this special sauce. So we'll do an hour each side. And then the both rows. Pepper, yummy garlic, this is going to smell incredible. Oh God. Oh, baby boo. Okay, cayenne. Delicious chicken. Spicy. Okay, I'm ready to put this chicken in the oven. I've got about 2 racks from the bottom. And now we have about 2.5 hours to eat chicken. But, okay, so our next recipe that we're making, because it needs to be chilled, is ranch. So what I have here is 1 cup of coconut milk. You need to combine the milk and the fat back together. And do this. This is a 8-ounce mayonnaise, Duke's Mayo. It says on the bottle that it's sugar-free. Looking for something about this size. And the recipe calls for 8 ounces of mayo. What a convenient sized mayo for my recipe. So the whole thing goes in. Half of a teaspoon of pepper, a full teaspoon of salt, 3 garlic cloves, chopped, 6 tablespoons of fresh chive from my garden, 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons of dry dill, or a full tablespoon of fresh dill. Hey babe. Okay, 6 tablespoons of fresh parsley from my garden. From Jaslyn's Keto Garden. If you haven't seen any of those episodes, they are out there. And then 2 green onion from my garden as well. And a half of a red onion, or half a cup of red onion. And I think you can see why that normal ranch will never be as good again. So here we go. Pop it on there. Get your power going. And blend. Alrighty. I'm just gonna kind of scrape the sides down. One more blend. And I pulled this back out of the garbage for just a second. The recycling, actually. It has soybean oil, eggs, water, distilled cider vinegar, salt, paprika, natural flavors, calcium disodium EDA to protect flavor, is gluten-free, contains eggs. So, there is one of my viewers on YouTube, and she says to me, I am not able to eat dairy. And I wanted you to know specifically that I was thinking about you when I was putting this ranch together in my mind as to some recipes that are out there for my watchers who can't do dairy. I already did another ranch recipe that is dairy, but this one's for you, a non-dairy ranch. I've always been a fan of green ranch, and now I know why I'm a fan of green ranch, and it's because it's green because it has all kinds of green stuff in it. I don't even think my other ranch that I made was this green. I love the fact that all these fresh ingredients mean yummy, yummy green ranch. Woo! Opening this is making me cry, just so you know. This ranch is really so great that I'm crying. So look at all that ranch. Oh. Like I said, after you try this, you will never want store-bought again. You won't have to worry about things like, is there MSG in my ranch? Because I didn't add any. Also, if you think about all the raw garlic and all the raw herbs and such, what a better way to get all this vitality into your system than a bunch of raw vegetables. Totally winning, that's what I say. And stuff like this actually improves. Like tomorrow, it's going to be way more delicious than it is right now. I'm going to prep my other sauce while I get this chilling. Okay, so I have a teaspoon of cayenne, half a teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and you're supposed to have a full teaspoon of chili powder. And that is definitely the right color now. Haha! So my four spices once again are 1 teaspoon of cayenne, 1 teaspoon of chili, half a teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of red pepper flake. I have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of buffalo sauce, and 6 tablespoons of butter. Go ahead, pour your butter in, pour your buffalo Frank's Red Hot sauce in there, and half tablespoon of Worcestershire, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, and your spices. Oh my gosh, juice is just pouring out of it. Okay. I'm gonna flip it. I don't burn myself. Flip it. Here we go, bird. Let's get you crusty now. Okay, so I did an hour on one side. I'm doing an hour on the other, and then I'm gonna flip it back over. So we've done 1 hour on one side. I've done 45 minutes on the other and been basting it, and it looks gorgeous. So as my next thing, I'm gonna start basting it with the sauce. Oh my gosh, the sauce smells incredible. So since this side has 15 minutes left on it, baste it with a little bit of the sauce, give it the 15 minutes, then I'm gonna flip it and give the other side 25 minutes with the sauce. And then it will be time to let it rest while we do the cauliflower. Okay, chicken's had 15 minutes. Oh, and it's definitely ready to flip. Okay, turning it over. Ooh. Let's get our baste on. And this should only need 15 minutes. The other side only seemed to need 15. Now I would recommend using fresh cauliflower for this, but I have frozen, so I'm using frozen. Oh, good. Okay, so some garlic seasoning. Some chili powder.
What we do here is go
Oh, olive oil.
Yeet!
I'm going to take my chicken out. I put a thermometer in and it says it's at 180 even though the little thing didn't pop for me. And put the cauliflower in. Turn it up to 425. Put our chicken down. Okay, the final countdown. Waiting. There it is, the ding. There. 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Spring hot. This is going to be so yummy. Okay, it's evenly coated. Very saucy. Turn it around your bird. And open up our green ranch. Pour an ample amount in there. Clean off the edge. Oh my gosh. Alright. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I love you guys. Thanks for watching. You ain't gonna stop me now. This is my Keto kitchen and I'm gonna come cook you down. Gonna cook you down. Woo! Just kidding, I'm gonna make you full. I'm gonna cook till your plate is good.